What's going on, everybody? Happy New Year's Eve to you all. Today we're headed from Baton Rouge, Louisiana to Stewart, British Columbia, y'all. Oh, we didn't get the live animation there. Well, save that for no reason, y'all.
Now you drive safe, okay?
Y'all wake up. New Year's Eve now. Be just 1 second, y'all. that lawnmower doing right there?
And then turn left. Turn left.
We can turn left right here. That would not be the move.
Keep right. And then turn left. Turn right.
What's up, Yoda? This van would speed up like no tomorrow. I've noticed that about the traffic hill. If you try and get around them, they all of a sudden speed up real good. Just like in real life, you know what I mean? Just like in real life. As soon as you go to get around that slow driver, all of a sudden they got the need for speed. Look at him, now we're going slow. Oh, you gotta love it. Y'all be careful when you go looking for them realistic mods now. You might just get what you're asking for. Just might get it. Why is my horn so low though? I don't like that. My horn used to be really, really loud. Now it's not loud. I know I lowered those settings, but I don't want to sound like we're going through a wind tunnel just to have the horn coming through either. Oh, Alexandria. That's my girlfriend's name. $50 miles an hour. Come on now. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that, Joe. I'd like to get back over to the right lane, but we got people merging and fellow truckers driving a little slow. I really love that F-mod, traffic mod that we got. Along with the sound fixes patch we put it in there. I used to run it, but it did cause issues. Man, that gas station is done for. Oh, hello. We're about to be if we don't stop. I know we already made a post, but I did want to say thank y'all so much for just a wonderful, wonderful year on YouTube. We just hit over a year, and like I said, it truly did exceed all my expectations and dreams, y'all. And I thank you enough for the community that we have built. Big emphasis on the we, because it's not possible without y'all. Huge shout out to all of our channel members that have continuously supported me. And it seems like mainly just for, not to sound weird, but I guess just the streaming, and I do provide my ATS load order and mod list with links on our Discord. I have started linking them on the YouTube description for our Steam Workshop mods that are shared and the free external mods, y'all. On my Discord though, I do have links to the paid ones, so any engine mod, truck mod, such as Alaska North to the Future, which is paid, all that's on the Discord. I'm not trying to get y'all to join it by any means. I just put that there so it'd be easy to see. If you need some help with your load order, you can hop in there, hop right out. Don't matter to me, people do that all the time, y'all, so don't feel like I'm trying to get my Discord all built up. I'd rather have a solid community in there instead of having 3,000 people that never join it, you know what I mean? But maybe that's just me. I didn't stream yesterday because I uploaded a short, y'all, and it just did phenomenal. I mean, I was blown away. It was my most viewed short and most well performed. Now it has been a while since we uploaded any shorts on there, so that makes sense why, but I was still very, very grateful. Only thing I don't like about the short, y'all, is because as y'all know, we play it in 4K, and then trying to get it to fit into that short, it can make it, it's like there's a lot of grain and almost gets a little blurry, but I think it's worth it for the reach that we get, and hopefully we can get some people to want to tune in. That'd be sweet. But not to yap at y'all too much, I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. It really means a lot to me. I just started this channel in hopes I could meet some awesome people, which we can definitely check that off the list. I'll forever be grateful for the wonderful people I got to meet on here. I don't know if Candle Lady's in here, but I did notice the Candle Lady's got a shop. Donuts, all types of stuff, candles, etc. So I'll be linking that in the Discord here soon. I'd like to shout them out. But we watched Drake yesterday, since I wasn't live. Hung out with the old Drake Sullivan. The myth, the legend, the retired trucker himself. And that was a funny stream, y'all. They were playing zombies, Call of Duty zombies. I think it was Black Ops 6. Man, they are a trip. Y'all see Tasmania Grandma pop in here. Y'all, please put an emphasis on the Tasmanian part, okay? Just beware. That name will deceive you. They got a lot of spunk to them. I loved it. I was cracking up. Same thing with the Southern Lady. Drake was apologizing to me for whatever happened on the stream, but that just made me realize I'm coming off more than a saint than I need to. All right, let's not blow the engine up, okay? Let's keep the engine intact, please, Virtual. That'd be great. Thank you so much. But I definitely try. I put my best foot forward every day, but I'm far from a saint, y'all. Easy to be the first one to come in here and let you know. I'm always messing with him, sending him stuff, you know, whether it be a gift or whatever. Also, speaking of Easy, he got Alaska North to the Future, y'all. just from him always streaming with me and truly just being an amazing friend to me, and we got to meet through the channel. I wanted to get him something for Christmas. That brother can by far take care of himself and then some, but I like to just do what I can for people, and I promise you if I could buy all of us the new DLCs, I'd do it in a heartbeat, y'all. So please don't think I'm just over here giving too much favoritism. I'm very grateful for Easy and friendship and him jumping on the stream and in the chat. So wanted to get him Louisiana, but I didn't tell him this, but I was hoping if I got him Louisiana, he would get himself for Christmas or the New Year the Alaska North to the Future DLC, right? And so he sent me a thing last night and he was like, guess what? And I was like, what's up? And he said, I got the Alaska North to the Future. And then I had to also not stream because I was helping my girlfriend get her new hydraulic. They're called massage tables, but she's an esthetician, so she doesn't do massages other than unless you're getting a facial. I know, kudos to me for knowing that, but I had to get that thing moved to a little bitty hallway, y'all. I thought I was gonna have to take the door off, but luckily the legs on it go down because it's hydraulic. They just go down, but all the furniture I'm used to messing with, you know, we need to screw the legs off, all that mess. So I went over, got my toolbox, I had all my Allen wrenches, I had my drill and drill bits and everything. I was ready to go, and then she texted me, she said, I got it. I said, what'd you do? How'd you get it? And she's like, oh, I forgot to tell you that I forgot that the legs go down. Oh, it was so funny, yo. But just with needing to do that, I wouldn't have been able to stream too long, so it was really nice to get to hang out with Drake and his community. And I figured I'd just let that short do what it wants to do for as long as it wanted to. And then we'd be back for the New Year's Eve stream. Cannot believe 2025 is coming to an end, y'all. I'm sure like the rest of us had its ups and downs, but I'm very, very happy with 2025 overall. I truly didn't have any, you know, milestones of what I wanted to reach by the end of the year for the channel or anything, but I truly do mean it. I mean, this is past my wildest dreams, y'all. I mean, if we would have got to 500 in a couple years, I'd be ecstatic. So to be over that threshold already, about to be at 700, it's mind-blowing to me. I've always kind of been one of those people, no matter if it was Instagram, Facebook, etc. I never had, you know, hundreds of friends or followers or anything like that. So this is a huge deal for me, y'all. You know, for other people I know, they're like, but you're under 1,000. It's like, okay, yeah, but to me, the number might as well be 600,000 because that's how it feels to me, you know. I know normally I'm not the most yappy or over-the-top streamer by far, but for me, I like to just give you a genuine experience. You know, if I'm feeling yappy one day, I'll yap. And I can yap, y'all, goodness gracious. I was a nickname Motormouth since 4th grade for no reason, that's for sure, but I also like to focus on the chill and immersive aspects of it, right? Because there's so many streamers out there that have got super well-rounded communities and the chat's constantly going off and stuff, so I do try and take advantage of the fact that sometimes our chat's not as active, which I don't mind it, y'all. I'm a lurker myself. You know, I surprised myself with how much I was chatting on Drake's stream yesterday. Because normally for me, it's like I'm the type to leave a like and, you know, share something if I like it, but I usually don't chat too much. And that's just because I'm introverted. It's not because I'm trying to be rude. Promise.
Go straight up.
I'm just very introverted by default. But from working customer service jobs and especially streaming too, this wonderful community definitely helps get you out of your shell, so to speak. How much further we got, y'all? We got 2,987 miles to go. Not bad at all. I'm gonna head and got Truckee pulled up because Truckee's the Truckee app, which we use in case y'all are new to the channel. It's for our virtual trucking company that I've got VTS Logistics, and normally when I open it up, it just opens and then closes right back out, so I usually gotta wait for that double open. You want to call it that. But the other day, I thought I had it open. I opened it twice and it still closed out on me, so I didn't record that job. I think it was like 3,000 miles or something. That hurt, but it's alright. Just because they got leaderboards and stuff, y'all, so technically speaking, I don't know if you want to call it competing. We are in the top 200 and something for realistic miles, which is really great. I think we've gotten down to the under the top 100, close to top 50, I think. I could be wrong, y'all, but I believe so. But I've just been playing Farm Sim, and then we got into that Red M server, the attack room, and had a ton of fun with that while we waited on the shifter to come in, so definitely haven't been on it this month as much as we should.
Go straight out.
Hey, brother, chill out. Oh, Drake, I loved it, brother. I loved it. That was awesome. That's me, though, truly. When you get into those tight spots, man, I tell you. Like, I played Elden Ring, for example. Y'all don't know if y'all have played that yourselves. I'm sure most people are familiar with that game, but it was my first Souls-like game ever. I jumped in. I loved the world. I loved the story. I loved everything about that game, truly. Like, I cannot say anything bad about that game, but I beat it. I've got all the endings and stuff, but that was what that game was like. Like Radon, for example, he gave me a run for my money, y'all. I mean, I think I went against that boss like 30 times. And then my buddy, he decided to play Elden Ring, I mean, like almost maybe a year later. And he was telling me where he was at, and I was like, alright, I think the next boss you got is Radon. I was like, just let me know, brother, if you want some help. He's like, I'd like to get it on my own. And after about 2 hours, he was like, hey, brother, if you don't mind getting in here, I'd really appreciate you. But yeah, games like that, man, they're so much fun. Because you got so much going on, for one, right? You can get really animated with it. So that's a huge perk when you're streaming, but it's also just a ton of fun in general when you play games like that, where you got those swarms coming at you, or a super hard boss fight, etc. I was thinking about that too. Like, y'all, truly, I used to be just, what got me into gaming was racing games. Like, I think the first game I remember playing was like Vice City and the Spider-Man on the PS2 and that little surfing game they had on PlayStation 2. And then I got into Xbox and I never went back to PlayStation. I'd play PlayStation if my friend had it, but I was kind of just like Xbox only for the longest. But I was huge on, like, you know, the Fable games, Skyrim, anything RPG related. But mostly racing and RPG games. So it does make sense why I like the trucking games, because I love to drive, yo. That's one thing about me.
Keep right. And then exit drive.
I don't necessarily care for all the people that you run into out on the road, but I do love to drive. Just got to be careful on this game, because that beautiful sound of the exhaust and Jake brakes will get you. You are not careful. Like riding passenger on a road trip, you know. Likelihood of dozing off is very high. And we can't see nothing. I mean, look at this. If there's a car out there, we'll never know. Go ahead and turn them brights on. Can't see nothing. I see Nathan, as they say. Come on, Jack, get on up there. We gone. Got ourselves a little tanker yanker over here. A flatbed. Yeah, y'all don't mind me. I'm just gonna blow your doors off real quick. I think that was a Peterbilt. Maybe the 579 there. Yeah. Brake check galore. We going. Tasmanian grandma how to play farm sim. She played it for the first time yesterday. Yeah, man, we were talking about that. She tipped the tractor over. Not trying to dog on her at all. I thought that was... I get it. I really do. That game will give you a run for your money, especially when you're new to it, man, because those controls and the physics of that game is so different from games like ATS, etc. You know, it's very finicky. You touch it, especially if you're on controller or keyboard. I mean, just the smallest little tap, you're in a way. I grew up playing it on controller since 14, I think, and whew, I was so happy to get a wheel, y'all. Only problem with the wheel is the force feedback isn't really there, so the only way you get it is the spring strength, turning that up, and the dampening, but you got to be a little careful when you're up at high speeds, you know, if you're just in a pickup truck. So I truly do get it, but I wish I could have saw that, man. That'd have been sweet. Only because I have been there one too many times, you know, try and leave the farm. Like one I remember vividly is when I was playing the Alma, Missouri map on 22 and was trying to hurry up and get over there to the store, and the next thing you know I'm in the ditch right before the turn to the store, and I was like, of course this would happen. Why not? Why not? Well, we're keeping left, alright? GPS always yelling at us, Joe. Rude. No manners. And if you think about it, she's not even really telling us to keep left. She's just been like, I'd keep left. You do what you want to do, but I'd keep left if I was driving right now. This GPS is definitely one of my favorites. I've used the Morgan Freeman and tried a couple others out, but the old Southern Grandmother one is my favorite. What you got those beams on for, brother? What are you guarding? I mean, genuinely. What you got going on? But he just got his lights on to feel special, I guess. Oh, that's awesome. I remember she said next time she plays it, she was going to stream it. I have to go check that out. Come on, Pepper. Let's get her done. Oh, that bridge is pretty. I haven't seen that one in a minute, y'all. Oh, don't you dare. You better go back down there. They hit them race miles.
And then exit left.
Alright. Don't go over there. Man, I love this shifter, y'all. I've been excited to get a shifter for a long time, but I really didn't expect it to add this much to it. I've drove stick shift and stuff like that, but so I can understand the difference, but still. Didn't expect it to bring that much more immersion to the game. I really do enjoy it. The USB shifter knob definitely helps with the range and splitter. Yeah, hopefully in the future and from now going into the future that people find it helpful that I would go ahead and link the Steam Workshop mods that we're running as well as all the free external mods in the description. I just don't want people feeling like I'm trying to gatekeep it from my Discord or anything like that. I kind of had to back then when I just had the mods themselves, you know, I just would share every single mod in the ATS mods channel on Discord, but now that I've got it uploaded to the Google Drive and I've created that collection on Steam Workshop, it's a lot more easy to share it out. There's linking almost 100 different mods in the description. A little bit much, Jack, a little bit much. Oh, we're gonna take the other one. Well, that went better than I thought it would. No. Good. Alright. What we got? 322, I'll take it. If you got any snack or something to drink, go ahead and run on in. Meet y'all back at the truck. grab me a drink myself. Thank y'all so much for all the likes. And while we are stopped, I just want to go ahead and give a huge shout out to our channel members at Gaming Candle Lady, at Chase It Ain't Easy, at Drake Sullivan 2962, at X Crossy Plays X, and at TWolf_gaming. I cannot thank y'all enough for your continued support. It means a lot. And even if you can't be a member, I truly do value your time that you hang out with me.
I'm fine as
Alright then. Always yelling at me, y'all. Always yelling at me. I don't know why. I feel like I'm a pretty nice person. Always bullying me around, I tell you. What y'all doing sleeping? Huh? New Year's Eve. Wake up! Alright. Let me chill out. Just pull over here so we're not in anybody's way. Alright, y'all, I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, I'm back. heavy hauler there. Oh my. Let the fun begin. Alright, I need you to make up your mind, okay? Thank you so much. I do appreciate you.
Go straight up.
Hot air balloon. That is awesome. Trying to read those ads over there, yo. I think it was for the garages. $45. What in the world? What to spring that on us? We're not heading to Smoky here, that's for sure. Alright, I just overreacted a little bit. That's alright, that's alright. Y'all know the deal. As soon as we stop, that's when it goes back green. Got the bypass. It said exit right, so I was trying to figure out what it was on.